Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 7 of the NFL on
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Escape. Open target here, Darius.
today.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Starting the drive with Algier. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Taking a glance here at the numbers last week for Algier. 15 carries, 70 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers. They certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. That's thrown underneath to Algier. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Now it's Allen. On the move to his left. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Henry will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. Trying the left side with Algier. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. That's complete to Slayton. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Henry up the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Lions sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
A first down carry for Henry. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Allen off the play fake. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Dumps this one off to Algier. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. To throw, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Steps away to his left. And they work this out past the 25. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Prescott. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2nd down and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Prescott on first down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing to start the drive. Allen going deep for Diggs. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Give to Algier from the shotgun. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. On 2nd and 7, Allen. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Algier will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because
Williams loses the football, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Catch made by Slayton. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it. Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On third down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A first down throw for Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll...
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. Scooped up by the Lions. 30, the 20. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Forced out to, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. They'll run for it with Algier. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Prescott being chased out left. On the move past the 40. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A handoff, running left, Henry. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The kick by Bass is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we've reached halftime here in Detroit. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Looking to throw, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff to Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Allen. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Throwing is Allen on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. To throw is Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Prescott.
He's got this complete to Williams.
And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give to Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Prescott down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Prescott from the gun. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Prescott.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. This one caught by Ridley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throwing, Prescott, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. To the air, Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. One final try here for Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Algier now up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Allen. And it's caught.
And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Algier.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on 1st down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, Your only purpose now is if you can run.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Devin Duvernay from 3 yards out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a give, right side. Gibbs. Nice little juke. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 31-yard line. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott dancing to his left. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Prescott to throw it. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for Detroit, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.